Have you seen the jaw-dropping footage of Hurricane Milton tearing through Florida? This catastrophic storm has left with a devastating impact, claiming at least 14 lives and causing widespread destruction. This powerful Category 3 storm made landfall in October 2024, and residents of the Sunshine State are now grappling with the aftermath. With winds reaching up to 150 miles per hour, Milton has caused widespread power outages, flooding, and significant damage to homes and infrastructure. Coastal areas have been especially hard hit, with towering storm surges swallowing entire neighborhoods, leaving families displaced and communities in crisis. But as Floridians brace for the worst, there's a glimmer of hope. Emergency teams are mobilizing, and support is pouring in from across the world. People everywhere are standing in solidarity, offering prayers, donations, and resources to help rebuild lives and restore hope in the Sunshine State. In this video, we will delve deeper into the impact of Hurricane Milton on Florida and explore the significance of the global response. Join us as we navigate through the challenges faced by those affected and celebrate the spirit of solidarity that shines brightly even in the darkest of times. Before we get started, let's look at some of the very interesting facts. Did you know? The last decade has seen 5 of the costliest hurricanes on record: Harvey, Irma, Maria, Michael, and now Milton, underscoring the link between climate change and more powerful storms. The most expensive hurricane on record is Hurricane Katrina, which caused over $160 billion in damages when it hit the U.S. Gulf Coast in 2005. In the wake of Hurricane Harvey in 2017, social media became a vital tool for rescue and recovery efforts. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook were used to coordinate volunteer rescues and provide updates on relief efforts, something we're seeing once again with Hurricane Milton. Florida's tourism industry generates nearly $100 billion annually, but Hurricane Milton is expected to cost the state billions in lost revenue and long-term recovery. Hurricane Milton is a powerful storm that has captured the attention of meteorologists and residents alike. To understand its impact, we first need to explore how this hurricane formed and developed. Hurricane Milton's formation is a fascinating example of the complex interplay between various meteorological conditions. It all began in early September 2024, when a cluster of thunderstorms developed over the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean. These storms were fueled by unusually high sea surface temperatures, which provided the necessary heat and moisture for development. As the system moved westward, it encountered favorable wind patterns that allowed it to organize and strengthen. The combination of low vertical wind shear and warm ocean waters created an environment ripe for rapid intensification, leading to Milton's classification as a tropical storm within just a few days. As Milton continued to gain strength, it quickly escalated to a hurricane, and meteorologists were closely monitoring its trajectory. The storm's path was influenced by a high-pressure system to the north, which guided it toward the southeastern United States. The expected landfall locations included popular areas such as Tampa Bay and the Panhandle, both of which are known for their vulnerability to hurricanes. As the storm approached, meteorologists provided updates on its intensity and projected path, allowing residents to prepare for the impending impact. The National Hurricane Center played a crucial role in disseminating information, issuing warnings and advisories to ensure that communities were aware of the potential dangers. Hurricane Milton made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane near Siesta Key in Florida. For about 8 hours, the storm brought intense rainfall, flooding, tornadoes, storm surge, and strong winds, before moving off over the ocean just north of Cape Canaveral as a Category 1 hurricane. Some of the hardest-hit areas included Sarasota, Fort Myers, St. Petersburg, St. Lucie, and other cities on the Gulf Coast. Storm surge warnings were in effect along Florida's east coast to Georgia's Altamaha Sound. The potential impact of Hurricane Milton on Florida's communities and infrastructure cannot be overstated. With its high winds and heavy rainfall, the hurricane had a significant threat to homes, businesses, and essential services. Making landfall as a Category 3 hurricane, it tore through cities, flattened neighborhoods, and severely disrupted daily life. Florida, which is no stranger to hurricanes, witnessed widespread destruction as Milton triggered catastrophic flooding and power outages. Millions of people were affected as homes were submerged, roads washed away, and businesses shut down. One of the hardest hit areas was Florida's Gulf Coast, where storm surges reached over 15 feet, inundating entire communities. Residents were forced to evacuate on short notice, leaving behind their homes and belongings. Emergency response teams worked tirelessly to rescue stranded individuals, but many regions remained inaccessible for days due to flooding and debris blocking roads. The state's power grid faced massive disruptions, leaving millions without electricity for extended periods. Hospitals and shelters struggled to manage the influx of people seeking refuge and medical care, while the damage to infrastructure made it difficult to deliver aid in a timely manner. The economic impact of Hurricane Milton on Florida has been staggering. Early estimates place the cost of recovery in the tens of billions of dollars. Agriculture, a key industry in the state, suffered significant losses, particularly in the citrus and livestock sectors. Tourist destinations, which fuel much of Florida's economy, were devastated, and it may take years for these areas to fully recover. However, amid the destruction, stories of resilience and unity emerged. Communities across Florida have come together to support one another, and global aid organizations have stepped in to provide much-needed assistance, underscoring the spirit of solidarity that often arises in the aftermath of such calamities. As Hurricane Milton unleashes its fury on Florida, the world is responding with an outpouring of support and solidarity. International aid organizations and governments are mobilizing resources to assist those affected by the storm. Countries such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and several nations in the Caribbean have offered to send supplies, including food, water, and medical assistance, to help communities in need. These gestures of goodwill highlight the global commitment to stand by the United States during this challenging time. Social media has become a powerful platform for raising awareness and fostering unity in the face of adversity. Hashtags like TDY Pray for Florida and Hurricane Milton have gained traction, with people from around the world sharing messages of hope and encouragement. Influencers, celebrities, and everyday citizens are using their platforms to spread awareness about the situation, urging their followers to contribute to relief efforts. Fundraising campaigns are also gaining momentum, with many organizations setting up donation drives to support local shelters and recovery initiatives. This digital solidarity serves as a reminder that even in the darkest moments, compassion and kindness can shine through. The importance of unity in times of crisis cannot be overstated. When disasters strike, they often reveal the best of humanity as people come together to support one another, regardless of borders. The global response to Hurricane Milton exemplifies this spirit of togetherness. It reminds us that we are all interconnected, and the challenges faced by one community can resonate with others around the world. As we navigate the aftermath of Hurricane Milton, the collective efforts of individuals, organizations, and nations will play a crucial role in the recovery process. The support pouring in from across the globe not only provides tangible assistance, but also reinforces the message that no one is alone in their struggles. Together, we can overcome the challenges posed by this storm and emerge stronger as a united global community. In case of any natural disaster, taking proactive steps for safety and preparedness is crucial for all residents in affected areas. The first step in ensuring your safety is to create a comprehensive emergency kit. This kit should include essential items such as non-perishable food, bottled water, a flashlight with extra batteries, a first aid kit, and any necessary medications. Aim to have enough supplies to last at least 72 hours, as power outages and disruptions to services can occur during and after the storm. Additionally, ensure that your mobile devices are fully charged and consider investing in a portable charger. Don't forget to include important documents such as identification and insurance papers stored in a waterproof container. Additionally, consider packing items for your pets, including food, water, and any medications they may need. Alongside your emergency kit, developing an evacuation plan is equally important. Identify the safest routes out of your area and familiarize yourself with local evacuation shelters. Make sure to communicate your plan with family members and friends so everyone knows what to do in case of an emergency. It's also wise to have a designated meeting place in case you become separated. If you live in a flood-prone area or in a mobile home, it's especially important to have a clear evacuation strategy in place. Staying informed is another critical aspect of preparedness. Reliable sources, such as the National Hurricane Center, local news stations, and emergency management agencies, provide up-to-date information on Hurricane Milton's path, intensity, and any evacuation orders. Consider downloading weather apps that offer real-time alerts and notifications. Social media can also be a useful tool for receiving updates, but always verify information through official channels to avoid misinformation. Community support plays a vital role during storms like Hurricane Milton. Engaging with your neighbors can foster a sense of solidarity and preparedness. Consider organizing a neighborhood meeting to discuss safety plans and share resources. If you have elderly or disabled neighbors, check in on them to ensure they have the necessary supplies and support. Community groups often coordinate efforts to assist those in need, so don't hesitate to reach out for help or offer assistance where you can. Finally, remember to remain calm and focused. Hurricanes can be unpredictable, but being prepared and informed will help you make the best decisions for your safety. By taking these steps, you can protect yourself and your loved ones during hurricane. Stay safe, and remember that your well-being is the top priority as the storm approaches. As we wrap up our discussion on Hurricane Milton, it is essential to recap the significant impact this powerful storm has had on Florida and the remarkable global response it has elicited. Hurricane Milton has brought devastating winds, heavy rainfall, and flooding risks to communities across the state, prompting emergency measures and evacuations. In the face of this adversity, we have witnessed an outpouring of support from around the world, with nations and individuals coming together to offer aid, prayers, and encouragement to those affected. This solidarity underscores the strength of the human spirit during times of crisis. Preparedness is a crucial takeaway from our exploration of Hurricane Milton. Families and individuals must prioritize safety by creating emergency kits, staying informed through reliable sources, and having clear evacuation plans in place. Community support plays a vital role in recovery as neighbors come together to help one another navigate the challenges posed by the storm. Whether it's sharing resources, providing shelter, or simply checking in on one another, the power of community can make a significant difference in the face of disaster. If you found this information helpful, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more updates and related content on hurricanes and emergency preparedness. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends and family to help spread awareness about Hurricane Milton and the importance of being prepared. Your well-being is our priority, and we are here to keep you informed every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.